Hello and welcome to the Archie Luxury program. Today we're going to look at how to fit and remove a bracelet or a strap from a Rolex watch. Now this applies to all Rolex holes cases, which is the majority of Rolexes, besides the really new pieces which have the no holes case. So I'll make a video about the no holes case a bit later on. But for this video here, the most popular Rolex is the holes case, which means it's got a holes where the lugs, where you can push a pin in to remove the spring bars. So let's have a look at how to achieve this. So firstly, let's have a look at this Explorer 2 piece, and we'll just have a look at some of the instruments. Now there you can see the holes in the case. It's at the lugs there. Now we've got a spring bar. There's a Rolex tool as well, which is from a Sea Dweller, and we also have got a very common paper clip. That's right, a paper clip. So let's see, how do we remove the strap of this piece. So firstly, we look at the hole, and then we use a paper clip to push the spring bar through, and then with you'll hear it click in place, and that then forces it out. And we'll just do the other side here as well, which is pushing the hole. Spring bar comes out. There we go. We've removed in this case here, we've removed the strap from the piece. Okay, and this piece here, you can see we removed it. I'll just give just a bit of a clean where the serial number and model number are, just to make it nice and clean there. So there you go. That's how easy it is to remove it. It's a bit more complicated to fit the original Rolex bracelet. We'll do that in a minute there, but let's just have a bit of a recap there. That's the tool. So you could use a spring bar tool, the Rolex tool, or you could use a simple paper clip, because the holes case is very simple to remove it. And there you can see the holes in the case there at the lug point. So we'll just bend our paper clip we'll just go through this again, and it's very, very simple. All we're going to do is push this metal part of the paper clip into the hole, and that then pushes the spring bar out of the socket, and we've then very easily removed the strap, in this case, from the piece there. So it's a very, very simple procedure, and we just pull that off there nice and easily. No force, just very gently do it. Now let's have a look at the other side there. We'll just push it into the hole, and presto, it's then pulled it out, and we've removed the strap, the leather strap here. So that's fairly simple to do there. Now what we'll do there, we'll have a look at putting the original Rolex bracelet on. Now you could use a special spring bar tool or the paper clip. It doesn't really make any difference, because it's both got the same end bit, and that end bit is what's pushing the spring bar out. So it's a relatively simple thing. It doesn't really matter. For different type of models there, you might need to use a special spring bar tool, but for the holes case Rolex, you can use any of these here, so it doesn't really matter. And just make sure you don't lose those spring bars. Make sure they don't go flying off if you're not careful, because they're a bugger to try and locate. So here we go there. We've got the piece there, just having a look at the spring bar. We've got the Rolex, that's a Sea Dweller tool there, which is very handy. And I've also got the trusty paper clip. So it's very, very easy to remove. That's the holes in the case there. That's what I was saying. It's a holes case, because the other model doesn't have the holes. It's actually underneath. You've got to adjust it. They're a little bit more tricky, but for today's topic here, we're just using the holes case. Now most Rolexes are holes. The gold ones are a no holes one as well. And you want to be a bit careful when you're working with 18 karat as opposed to steel. But this is the instructions on how to do it for a steel. This case here is a steel Explorer 2 sports watch, and if you love sports watches, you'd love changing the bracelet for a strap from time to time. And with this video here, it's very easy to see how you can easily do that. So it's not a huge problem at all to change that. And just have a look here. That's the original bracelet, and it's got some end shears which we're going to put onto this bracelet, and then we're going to fit this onto the piece itself there. So let's have a look. We're just taking our spring bars out, and we're just putting the end shears on, and then we're going to put the spring bar through. You can see it going through there, and that'll hold it in place. Just make sure you do it around the right end, otherwise you're going to have to take it off and re-put it on again properly. So there we go. We've got the spring bar with the shears on the bracelet, and we line it up, and then we just flip her over quickly, and then with a spring bar tool or a paper clip, we'll just push that in. Let's have a look here, just pushing it into place there very easily there. It's a little bit tricky here, particularly when you're concentrating on filming. It's a bit harder than in normal life. But there we go, we've pushed it on. Just touch up the other end, and presto, we've got success. It's nice and just give it a bit of a nudge to make sure that the spring bar's gone into both holes, and it's all done there. So that's how easy it is to complete that task there. So we'll just do the other side, put the spring bar into the shear there, and then we'll just line that up for the other end there, and we'll just use we'll use our spring bar tool to push that into place. We'll just give it a bit of a nudge. Just take your time when you're doing this. So we'll just give it a push into place, click, and we've got our bracelet on our Rolex Explorer 2. I hope you've enjoyed this video, Archie Luxury's how-to video on how to remove or attach a bracelet to a Rolex. Thanks very much.